Hello, everyone. My name is Norman Adriano, and I'm here today to briefly discuss the application of the blockchain technology in the development of a COVID-19 vaccine distribution platform in our country. But first, let me introduce myself. I am an industrial engineer who has more than 30 years of corporate experience, 10 years of which I spent in various executive management positions in several companies. In those 30 plus years, I have learned and applied end-to-end supply chain management knowledge. This body of knowledge and experience is what I now use for my work as a supply chain management consultant. I help companies fix or organize their supply chains. I also do in-house training and public webinars. I am a lecturer at Thames International Business School, and just recently I was certified as a blockchain business specialist. COVID-19 is by far the biggest disruptor that the world has ever faced. When the business community suffered because of the pandemic's negative effects to their operations, we in the supply chain management profession began to bombard the virtual world by webinars and articles that offer solutions, insights, and different how-tos to survive today and prepare for the next disruption of this scale. I will not add my voice to that today. Instead, what I will highlight is the fact that I have heard no one talk about how the COVID-19 vaccine will be equitably and efficiently distributed once it becomes available. My concern is anyone even preparing for it? I cannot overemphasize why vaccine distribution is important and why we should prepare for its distribution. The Philippines remains to be in the top 10 list of countries with daily new cases. Even our president has anchored the control of the virus spread on the vaccine. Just imagine this. The vaccines will be distributed to 108 million Filipinos. That will be a humongous logistical challenge, to say the least. According to the Department of Science and Technology, the vaccine's solidarity trials will begin in December this year. Trial vaccine distribution will be in Q1 of 2021, and the commercial availability will be by Q2 of 2021. And those dates can change. They are just estimates. So roughly, the government has 5 months to create their vaccine distribution plan. And who is the government agency responsible for this distribution? We can safely assume it's the Department of Health. Unfortunately, the DOH appears to be the most incompetent to do this at this time, based on a recent Commission on Audit report. In its 2019 annual audit report for DOH, the COA stated that a huge amount of medicines and supplies were expired, overstocked, or nearly expired due to the inefficiencies in DOH distribution, lack of monitoring, and proper storage. A total of 2.2 billion pesos. Even huge is an understatement. What does this report tell us? It tells us that the DOH has no logistics capability and has no system resource to assist them in their logistics functions. If the DOH is the lead agency for the vaccine distribution, it needs help and fast. For this, we have 2 calls for immediate actions. The first call is for DOH to immediately employ logistics experts that will train select DOH staff on logistics management and help them craft the plan for the distribution of the vaccine. This action is a no-brainer and easily implementable. The second call is for the DOST to help the DOH immediately procure a distribution platform enabled by blockchain technology. This action needs project management expertise because of the time constraint. The platform design, coding, and testing lead time should be managed well to meet the Q2 timeline. for 2021. At this point, you will ask me, but why blockchain? Let me tell you, to make this distribution platform work efficiently, a consortium consisting of pharma companies, the DOH and even the DOST, logistics providers, and even the private hospitals must work together. To get the buy-in of consortium members, particularly of the pharma companies, the platform should be trustworthy and it should be secure, meaning tamper-proof. The pharma companies need assurance that their vaccine's integrity will be secured and protected throughout the supply chain. The DOH wants assurance that no fake vaccines can enter and pass through the system and administered to patients. Everyone would want real-time tracking of the vaccines from the warehouses down to the patient or the recipient. Blockchain can support all of those critical requirements and more. Another feature of blockchain is the smart contract. A smart contract is a protocol that governs the execution and control of transactions automatically, according to the terms of the contract or the agreement. The smart contract is secure and tamper-proof. Our suggestion is for DOST to fund the development of this distribution platform and for DOH to use it for free. However, it will be ideal if private funding can be secured. Are there commercial application opportunities for this platform beyond the pandemic? The answer is yes, of course. And that should be the motivation for the private enterprises to come in and help this platform. That was my last slide. Thank you for being with me. I hope that my calls for action will be heeded by government and by private enterprises. If you have any questions, you may contact me via my email address or through my LinkedIn account. You may take a photo of this slide to keep my contact details. Thank you and stay safe, everyone.